Going into the thick of it here. It's that one all the way in the corner.
Ron's just over it.
I'm not. Thank you guys though. I appreciate it.
Definitely.
And I appreciate the help with making
He's the
sure.
one who gave you the deals.
Yeah, but you helped me to make sure that it was even
Definitely.
feasible, you know?
Yes.
Ooh.
I won't lie, in this world, man, you need school. What you sow is what you reap. The price of even making it, you know it's not cheap. Never mind the lights, you can sacrifice sleep. Put your best out there, see results in a week. Preach. I don't think they know.
That setup probably looks so cool at night.
This is the most epic Star Wars Christmas I've ever seen in my life. Wow. Alright, what is up everyone? How are you today? I hope everyone's doing well. I have my phone open so I can kind of read this little description. But I get emails from this estate sale company, which is our favorite estate sale company, run by a really cool guy named Bill, who always treats us right and gives us decent prices on stuff. And he runs picker sales, which are by far our favorite. Actually, he ran a sale at a production warehouse as well in Philadelphia, which was one of the coolest sales that we've ever been to ever. And looking back now, we should have gone back the next day with the trailer and bought more stuff because it was such cool stuff. But I got the email today. This estate sale is a 3-day picker sale. Date, time. This means only very few items will have a price tag. Everything else will simply make a bundle, and we give you a good price for all your treasures. Antiques, collectibles, lots of Snoopy, furniture, records, tools, and more. We will give out numbers at 8 a.m. We're here at 11. So we missed the first rush, but hopefully there's still some good stuff. So heading in now to check it out. I'm actually gonna put on some gloves, and these ones were from Tom Lombard. So thanks again, dude. We've been using the gloves you sent us for years. I'm just gonna put these on for warmth and just because I want to pick hard. So let's do it.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a black key. Just went under the porch.
He just went literally
Under the porch.
Maybe that's not their cat then.
Alright, so this is the house, as you guys can tell. Pretty unkept. There was a pile of stuff in the yard, as you can see here. So this is best case scenario for us. Picker style. And there's a house in the back, or a shed. So we're about to go in and check it out.
There you go, you guys are smart.
Anything good?
Huh?
Anything good?
If you like really old stuff, they've got some really good old stuff. Like
Okay.
old irons and, I mean, the person was a collector.
Yeah.
So it depends on what you're looking for.
Yeah. Anything interesting, I guess.
Actually, a lot of it's old and like, there's lots of stuff.
It's a little gnarly in there. No,
It's very nice.
it's very gnarly.
The garage has a bunch, you can go back there.
We didn't even go in at all yet, so.
There's
Oh, back here.
this garage is a reflection on the outside, and you turn from in there. I mean, tons of pots and pans and dishes and glasses and dishes and glasses and.
Dishware.
But they have pots and pans, and all kinds of stuff. And then they have some like really old, like the old-fashioned irons and iron stuff, kind of outside here too. So
Okay.
It's different stuff.
Thanks for the rundown. Have a good one. Should we go into the front, right, first? They have a lockbox, though. You know this might have been a bank-owned one. Or not.
Hi guys.
Hi.
How's it going?
How are you?
Good, good. Long time no see.
Yeah. All your sales are far from us usually.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, this one's pretty cool. You have an entire attic, but you got to enter it to the attached garage.
Okay.
But before you go anywhere, you know what sale you guys have to go to.
Which
on
one?
Black Friday. It's the Philly sale.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not kidding. Like you have
Philly
to go
sale.
Where
It's a
You
in,
know
hoarder.
it's gonna be good.
where
It's a hoarding
where is it?
sale.
In Philadelphia?
Yeah, it's Philadelphia, not Center City. You would take like the first exit off the bridge. I think,
Okay.
Walt Whitman Bridge.
Yeah, okay.
351, and then you literally take that all the way up. But it's still Philadelphia.
You gotta write it down for
Is it like
I don't
Chester?
have an address. They post that the morning of.
Oh.
But I
So
mean,
that's
it
like a
is
flash sale.
worth it.
It's worth it.
I mean, it is crazy.
Did
the
you
basement,
get anything from it?
not yet.
Not yet.
But
Not
the
yet.
basement, we're on top of the piles and we can touch our face to the ceiling. That's how big. But it's gonna be a 2 sale, so we're closing off the basement because there's no way it can be shopped.
Yeah.
And then we're doing
it's
that
not
floor
safe.
and upstairs. But
Okay.
I'm telling you, like,
We gotta
there's
get
hundreds and hundreds of Barbies, toys. I mean, it's just so awesome. I mean, it's dirty because there's rat.
Yeah. No, that's
But I
our
mean,
style.
Exactly. I knew
That's
it.
for sure.
We'll be there. We'll be there.
Good, good.
All right. What's this stuff? This thing is.
Alright.
Yeah.
Cheryl, here, there's $2.
It's like
for
a
light bulb.
stove. Oh, it's a lamp. It looks like a little like furnace.
So kind
Try the other thing.
Panasonic Dreamers.
of Santa.
This is a VHS player, DVD.
Oh, you got your money. Shut it off.
No Betamax, huh? Which one? The man, there he is. What's up,
We were
dude?
just talking about you.
How are you?
Yeah, you know, I was talking to you about Chad. He was here. He said he's seen us online. How you been?
Good, good.
Yeah, I want to check out your videos.
You finding anything today?
Yeah, the usual. You know, whatever makes you happy. Waste of money.
That's all how you see it,
I know.
though.
I
Yeah.
know. It makes you happy, though, so it ain't a waste of money. There's nothing you really need, right?
I like to look more than anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
room.
yeah. That's cool.
Look at that.
12?
That's not bad. It's broken a little,
Oh.
but we can.
What have you guys
Tell.
been up to?
I know. Well,
So is that not?
Way back, and now you can't.
How much are they worth now?
Nothing.
Not 50.
Nah, things aren't selling like you used to.
I used to see these like in the trash a lot.
I know,
Yeah. On
but
the
I mean,
curb.
I'm talking like about in the 1990s and you know back in that era because they used to go for quite a bit. Yeah,
Now they don't.
yeah, I definitely come up. Yeah, I definitely want to. I'm gonna come up and shop.
These two used to be collectible too. I have like 100 of these.
Yeah, here's
The
you know
same
them, right?
brand.
Yeah, he said we can come up, but he's got a whole everything's packed. And he's
Yeah.
real reasonable on his prices. You know.
We were.
Yeah, he
What's
doesn't
going
beat
on?
us up.
Oh, that was with him on.
I know. You were looking at the art.
Tucker,
Yeah.
right? Tucker,
Yeah.
Tucker, yeah.
But yeah, we were gonna do one on Sunday, but I don't think we're gonna because it's gonna rain. But
Is
if
it
you
right if
guys
we come
want
up on Sunday,
to come,
or-
if you want,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, because I was saying you could buy from him. He's not the garage or the attic. The attic's out here.
I didn't go anywhere really. Yeah. Do you ever see these things around?
I bring some cash. Nah.
No, I
have a
just
bunch. I
sold
have a
one.
bunch.
Oh, you do
What
have
is
a
it?
bunch.
What is it?
I don't really know, but it's just like vintage,
Amber.
thick
Oh, okay.
glass.
Yeah. I know.
The other
I know
one was,
thing, so they can mess you up with it.
It's good for like Art Deco style, I guess. Yeah.
You know, there's a guy. I could show you where his house is, but he's down here. He takes these and he gets these old plates that are broken, and he cuts these, make flowers out in his yard, like beautiful flowers on poles, and he sells them like for $40-50.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
he drills them, and then he'll like put several of them, and they're nice, man. The son picks them up, and
I
it's just an
kinda-
idea that something to do with old dishes. But the women love them, man. They buy them like crazy, $40-50 a piece. Yeah. I would never think about something like that.
No, I mean,
Figure you guys would be here.
are you
Well,
claiming
morning.
this?
Yeah, I
This
came
thing's
this morning.
nice,
Yeah.
dude.
How's everything going, man?
Really good.
When's your next yard sale?
We were gonna do it Sunday, but I don't think we can because of the rain.
Okay. Now,
Chad,
you guys just
wanna
get
take a ride
married?
up this house Sunday, or take a ride with me?
Go be-
Look at all these little figurines. This is a collection, huh?
Where's your significant other?
She's here. She's
Oh, yeah?
right there.
Cool, cool.
You have such nice handwriting.
How was Miami, if I'm correct in the timing?
How are
Yeah,
you?
Miami, right?
Yeah, we were there.
You'll find something there.
This tomato will be.
Do you want to check? Did you get back there?
Yeah.
Are you not getting the? Let's just negotiate.
Negotiate.
Yeah. Dude. Oh, it's on tape. Alright, we're going into this back bedroom here. Say we weren't kidding when they said there's a lot of Snoopy stuff in here. Wow, these are cool. 25 though, a little bit much today. And that thing's broken on its mouth, but wow. Very cool. Olympus. What is this? I don't even know what that is. Like a handle? Old Sony Handycam. Hi-Fi. This is super sick, but you could never pay 200 because then that's what it's worth. If that even. Like if we got this one for free, I'd probably sell it for 100, not 2. But it's super cool. Look at this. Clay School. You never know what's in these drawers, though. I like that play school thing, though. That thing's cool. Alright, we're gonna walk to the outside. Nothing's super, super catching my eye right now, so. This takes us to the upstairs to the scale, though. This is the scrap drain right here. Weighing scrap, that is. This is probably my favorite item so far, but I don't even know if it's weighing the right way.
It's not working at all. This should be loosened. Oh.
No, like the whole thing should be loose, right?
No, this should be able to.
It is sliding slightly, but like it should be going back and
This
forth.
should be going.
Or is it caught? Oh, that's why. It only weighs up to 50 pounds, though?
Maybe it's for something.
That's like a lamp, right? Like the cover of a light. Gonna go upstairs now, guys. straight into the attic though. And what is that? Sewing machine, I guess. Yeah, looked like it was like a vintage record player for a second there. This is true picker life. Ooh, this is getting crazy now. It's an old house phone right there. It's legit. $20 though. I don't know about that. Dude, this TV? What? Insane. Alright, I like this TV a lot. This is the kind of stuff I like a lot. Hey, is there a way I can test the TV?
What's this?
Is there a way I can test the TV?
Test the TV?
Just to plug it in, right? It hasn't been tested, I'm assuming, right?
Okay, is there an outlet here?
There must be, right? Oh, there's one right there. I can get it in there if you want.
Now, I don't know what kind of reception is on it.
I don't know of any, but at least it'll go on like fuzzy, right?
Should at least light blue if it's working.
Let's see this baby. Alright, look at this operation in here. Wow. It's old school Wildwood, New Jersey. Looks like a police uniform. Going into the thick of it here. Oh man, some of the stuff in here is just so old that it's probably worth money, but I just have no idea. Like this Tinker Toy thing is so old. This is cool. Although I do think that they marked most of the good stuff priced. There's still so many treasures in here, it's ridiculous. I know it's a little hard for me not to swing the camera around because I get so excited about items, but I do try very hard to just get like a clear shot of everything so you guys can see it. Look at this record player though. Oh my gosh. This thing is wild. Or it's just an old radio, I guess. That's what it looks like. Dude, this thing is nuts. I'm gonna pull this out now too to check this out. This is wild. Alright, I don't know the pricing on this thing, but this is something I might actually have to get. Some old driftwood. This barrel is really cool. A little bit unnecessary, but it's cool. What was the verdict?
Okay, your drawer, your toy.
It's in?
Take you on.
Yeah.
Come on. Well, there's no antenna hooked up, so you won't get a reception.
What'd it get? looks, I don't want to force it, some kind of like fuzzy screen though, or I mean, I'm not sure. I've never really.
Well, your tubes are lit up.
I mean, this is lit. See this thing too? At the bottom
Yeah,
is lit. I don't know if that's. I don't know.
that tells you it's on.
So what's the price on this thing? 60?
Is that what it was marked?
I think so.
Yeah.
Is that the final value?
I can do 50.
Okay, I have one more question of this radio that's in here. But I don't think it has a price tag. It's that one all the way in the corner.
Yeah. Right. It's not tagged either.
I don't think it is, unless I can't see correctly. I pulled it out a little so I could see the back.
Okay, what do you want to find out this thing works too?
More just the price
Do 60 on it.
on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they want you.
I'd probably be willing to spend 100 on both. 100 on both. Maybe.
Okay, cash.
Okay, yeah, of course. And I have a little lantern inside. Would that be able to throw into? I think it was marked like 10.
No, I've already cut price of both of those. Today's the first day. So if I start throwing things out,
What?
he won't be too happy with me.
Who is that, Bill?
Yeah.
I'm sure he would do the deal.
Right now he's got this is a 3-day sale and he's got no one going, so the first day he's going to hold free.
Okay.
Gives us 10% to move on it. And
Yeah, I don't know if it would even be worth it otherwise then for me. Which is totally fine if you don't want to do it.
where's the lamp at?
It's inside. I mean, it's broken too. That's why. Do you want me to bring it in so you can see it?
It's inside or outside?
It's inside. Lantern type thing. Unless someone maybe already bought it. I don't know. Oh, that's it right there.
Marked $12.
Okay. So you want to do it or no?
What's that?
Are we going to do it or no?
Wilson. You always buy the TV
What TV?
upstairs. Mark 60. They fit the radio in the back of the attic. If we go for one, we could throw this in.
The table?
No, that's okay.
But wait, I'm still confused. What's both for 10?
100 or
Oh, both for 100, not 10.
And this,
And
yeah.
that confused me.
throw that in.
It's marked at $12. I'd be giving that away for free.
Well, he's already cut 10 on the TV and
Can you meet me at 105 so I can justify it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can do that.
All right. I'll put that over there for you. Okay?
All right. Yeah. So I'm going to try and get these out of here and get them in my truck, and then I'll come in. Well, I'll just pay right now. Actually.
Yeah. Ron's just over it.
I'm not.
Right. Me
But I
either.
don't have to
It was
clean it out
exciting.
after.
Exactly.
I've done it before, though.
And he's the equipment person, so he
you don't
does.
have to clean it out before.
I used to do foreclosure stuff for banks,
So you know what it is
and
a little
it
bit.
was way worse than any of these houses.
Oh yeah,
But
because a lot of people leave
I'm
it.
sure this is a foreclosure, probably, or is
This,
about to
this
be.
is this family. The executor has it,
Okay.
which is the son, I believe. Or
What do you got?
Just follow my light bulb.
the Coke glasses.
Thank you guys, though. I appreciate it. And I
definitely.
appreciate the help with
He's
making
the one who
sure.
gave you the deals.
Yeah, but you helped me to make sure that it was even
Definitely.
feasible, you know?
Yes.
Okay, so we ended up working a good deal, I think, for us, and, well, for us and for them, because I'm taking 2 large pieces out of an attic, and I paid $105. But I do think, and I don't think that they're in the dark, that I'm going to try and resell the radio for 100 at least. And then, I don't know, we're going to see. The radio might be worth 2. Alright, so this is why I always suggest these sales. And always say this is the best estate sale company, because we just worked a nice deal on 2 big pieces and 1 lantern for $105. So I'm going to try and get this thing out of here by myself. I actually just went out to the car to find Sammy, and I don't see her anywhere, so I'm going to call her. I'm guessing these both go to the radio, so I'm taking those with me. Don't really know if they're worth taking, but I'm just taking them anyway. And then I'm going to try and get this thing out of here. Ooh.
What is that? A sewing machine?
It's a radio.
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 I think I can beast it down. The TV's going to be a different story, though.
What's that?
I can get this down there, I think, by myself, but the TV. Woo. But don't miss doing cleanouts every week, because that was just 1 piece out of 1,000 that are up there. But this is the 1 piece we got. We paid 50 for it. I think it's worth 150 easily. All right, so this is actually the radio. I don't know why I didn't realize that when I was up there. That's the stand that holds the radio and the speaker below it. Do you see how there's a speaker down there? So I'm taking this as a piece, and then that as a piece, and then maybe the TV. But if they can't help us get the TV out of there, I don't know. Might not happen. On these skate decks like this, so I can move it back. All the tubes look like they're fine. I don't know for sure.
Yeah.
No, for 20.
20.
Too much. This is cool though. Could throw that in. Alright, so this is what happened, and these are the things that do happen. I can't get the TV down by myself, or I'm going to drop it. And Sammy can't even get it. And the 2 people that work here said it's too hard to get. How about this thing?
That's full. These are nice little thing.
This thing, I'm saying. That's old, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't that look like it came from a car? A strut?
Maybe the. Oh, really? Oh,
is,
yeah,
right?
car spring, yeah.
Or a spring? That's what I
Oh,
meant.
boy. What would you hook it to? What would you hook that to?
I guess just on the ground, right?
These people had everything old, man. Everything.
I guess you saw the record player up there also, right?
Yeah.
That works.
I got that, and then I don't know if I'm going to be able to take the TV right now. Oh, the record player, I saw it, yeah. Vintage. 2 Schwinn's, both women's bikes. Oh, how about these? The pulleys. We can do that. What's the rundown?
You want to explain what happened?
Yeah, what happened?
Alright, so Turner bought like I guess you made like a little pile of stuff for $100. One being the radio that's in the truck, two being the TV, the old TV that's up in the attic, but we can't get it out of the attic. So we asked the guy if we could just switch stuff out because nobody can help us get it down. So, which is okay, it's a huge TV. So we're switching it out for this, a bunch of brass like handles, and I guess these pulleys, right?
I guess at least this one. I like that one. This one's, I mean, these are nice, all of them. I'd be willing to do that deal for these three and the other stuff we have.
Alright, let's go. But it's 20 for all the brass knuckles.
All the brass for 20. The ashtray is worth
They're
5.
in there though.
Oh,
Do
they're
you
in
want me
there?
to show you what else it is and tell me if you think... Oh, I should have just thrown a rake.
That's true.
No, honestly, because that's a nice rake. And ours is like so worth. So there's this. If you lift that
Yeah.
open,
Oh, did you take that one drawer out of this?
yeah.
Oh.
Watch your fingers though, because
Oh, it's for the whole thing. So yeah, let's get this.
and the other drawer's right there.
And you took that out already?
Yes, I took it out to look at it. That's why I brought you in here. But I was letting them look first. Look, there's like a sharp little. So be careful.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was connected.
I don't even know if I want to bring this inside. I'm just going to put it out here and then down. You know what I mean?
Are you trying to make this a picture?
Yeah.
Just be like looking at them.
Oh. Wait. Do you want me to look at it or take it? Do it still.
I might just use the other picture from the attic, but this is just to have safety.
Alright.
Yeah. You'll get the shots.
Oh my god. Gotta get this for the room.
What is it? Yeah, we'll get that. What? These are amazing. What are these? If he's willing to trade for these and the brass, we don't need anything else.
Alright.
Look at this.
Is that metal or what?
Metal.
That looks like a princess door for Sissy.
This is amazing. I gotta see what he's claiming.
Alright. Are they heavy?
Yeah, goes in there.
Dusty.
And then this.
Yeah, he sold me, he had a yard sale and he sold me a sea plant that big.
So I probably would have around 20 to 25 apiece on those.
Okay.
So if you're doing that, that would be over your $50.
Okay. By how much?
So say if that was 25, that would be your 50, and then you still have $20.
All the contents?
I can do that. I can buy this for 20.
You would
And
do
then
that,
just give you, and
yeah.
then the TV's just X'd out.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just because
I
then
gotta
I gotta
get it
correct my books, and then
No,
that
you're
gets
right.
sent to
And
the
that's
client.
fair
and
too,
then, you know.
because I do think this is worth 20 extra.
Right.
And for the TV, I'm willing to trade these because these are way easier to store for me, and I can't get it out of there.
They're cooler for.
So that's cool. I'm gonna get
Yeah,
your 20. That. Sammy J won today. She got all this for 20.
This table is so crazy right now.
Look at all this brass you just scored. I can get it.
And then, do you see though? Look how it's not lined up. That's why it's stuck. But it's just on a weird angle. That's not. How'd that taste?
Like yesterday's trash, brother. They just made like drawers that weren't even going in here. That's what happened. Like they just fitted them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
Where's the third one though?
on the top.
Oh.
Where's the third one?
For real, that happened?
That happened.
Dude, the third one's the dream one. Now, look
Yeah,
at this
I organized that a little
Look at that brand, moms.
Moms. Sissy.
I'm gonna
put some of it on the top.
I gotta get the money to him because he did hook us up, and
He
I
hooked
hate
us up,
that
yeah.
TV was worth a ton of money if you can sell it, but we dodged the bullet to get those metal ones instead.
And honestly, these are much easier to ship.
Well, the metal ones can sit outside for the next 3 years until something. I'm making myself because I'm gonna sell these at that big money. Princess Palace. Do you think Sissy wants these? Nah, these are for like a huge. No, they're literally just for display. I could see a restaurant putting these on a wall. I could see someone putting them in their garden. I could see someone actually using them for the doors that they are. For a furnace. Look at this big stuff. Wow. Why is there so many legends in this world when you do this stuff? Like those two guys over there.
So cool, I like
They're the
them.
coolest people ever. He is me, though. Look at his face. Am I right, though? And he has a bad back. Like, he had like rods put into his back.
He actually had surgery on his back there. You can see the scars.
So nice, but he still picked up the craziest stuff. That's nice. And then the baby here. We could put the drawers out. Did you get the 20? Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Not you.
Oh,
Sorry.
He was it's like the voice from nowhere.
I was like, am I supposed to touch this?
I missed
You
this.
gotta tell me what you're saying because I'm not pricing this
At
stuff.
this point, sir, I don't care what you want to do.
It's $20. I paid for it.
For the case. That's what I'm told. Okay?
By who are you told that?
By Bill. Okay?
So why don't
So
you
when
call him?
When we sell, I did call him. I'm waiting for him. Okay? When we sell these things, we're supposed to unload them.
You did not unload it.
I know I did unload it.
So how
So
am
when
I,
we
as
sell
a
it-
customer, supposed to know that when I pay for something, I think I'm getting something, and then all of a sudden, all the stuff gets taken out of the case? It makes absolutely no sense.
This whole lot, marked $25 for the box.
Okay.
Right?
See, but I take that as $25 for everything that's in it. The stuff on the floor, you took it out. That's fine.
I didn't take it out. The customer took it out. The customer was looking to buy the box. Took it out.
So are you telling me that I don't get the stuff that's in the case, even though I bought the case as a whole
He bought
unit?
he bought the case. But at this point, I don't care.
I don't care either because I'm willing to just get all my money back and take all this stuff out of my truck because I'm offended personally. All right, I'm highly offended at this point because I came here, spent 35 minutes to drive here to a sale that I really like, to a company that I really like, and we spent $125 altogether. And now, as soon as I'm loading this up into my car, after we already agreed on the price, I gave him the money, and he has it in his book, paid. Now, the other person that works here came out and said that the brass is not included in the box, even though the whole box was together, marked $20. I'll show you guys how it was. I just want the opinion of would you consider a box filled with stuff that you're buying marked $20? Would you think, oh, take everything out of the box and the box alone is 20, or everything that's in it marked
Go
20?
ahead and just take the box. Sir.
Who said that?
Wilson.
Wilson.
He's the one that agreed on it, though.
You might just go ahead and take it.
But the ringer's not in there.
Well, this was never in it.
Alright. So Wilson said take the box in.
Yeah, but like, why do I have to feel guilty about buying something that I paid full price for?
You don't, baby.
Because I'm a good person, I get taken advantage of all the time.
Yeah.
It's sad. It's not just this, it's everything. It's how people treat other people. Like, I should just break the box right here.
No.
That's how mad I am. Like, you can't even be excited about stuff anymore because people just knock you down all the time. Like, how am I going to go home with a positive feeling about this sale now?
Alright, so misunderstanding, I guess, but it is what it is. We have the box, so I don't know. I don't know.
So because of human nature, something that's supposed to be fun is made into a miserable situation but the bottom line is I still spent my gas, my time, picked through a dirty attic, brought this stuff downstairs out of the places in a house that all this stuff's just gonna get thrown out in the end anyway. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I don't see how.
Oh, shoot.
And like, I liked that guy before that.
Wilson's the coolest though.
No, because like if you agree on a price and then you pay it, he should have said that the stuff's not included before I gave him the 20 for it. Because we could have just traded.
He had no idea that the older guy was doing that though.
Yeah, but we could have just traded the TV for the 2 metal things that he said were marked 25. Excuse me. I'm really sorry about the misunderstanding.
That's all right.
Okay? I don't want any negativity involved.
That's right.
I did not know that it was just the box, if that's what it was. And I bought it as is. And I'm thankful that
I
you
only
guys
follow instructions, so.
and I'm thankful that you guys honored it because you didn't have to after. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Thank you. I really feel bad. Okay, so as you guys could see in the video, things got hot and heated at the estate sale. He thought I was trying to pull a fast one, and I thought he was trying to pull a fast one. So I will say I was wrong. He was wrong. But the whole thing got settled, and I actually went back because I felt so bad and apologized to the older guy because I don't know his life, and I do like him. He helped me out at the sales more than once. I think he was just trying to protect the fact that people do come and take advantage at estate sales, the buyers a lot. He was just trying to protect the sale, which I understand. He works there, and I should have not reacted the way I did, but I'm only human. And we have been taken advantage of a lot before in the last few years because we're young and people just think automatically that that in itself is reason enough to take advantage of us. But I started to get fed up and take out raids that wasn't directed towards him or anyone in specific on him, and I felt really bad. So I'm happy I went back and apologized. After I cut the tape on my phone, because I only filmed with my phone, we talked for another couple minutes and everything was cool. So I guess basically all I can say is I'm just, I was wrong for reacting the way I did. And I knew if Bill was there, he would have given us the thing, no questions asked, for what it was marked as. I also do not believe that they even knew that the brass was in there because there were so many items in the garage, in the house, in the basement, in the attic and the other storage place.
Everyone thought that it was $20, including me. And he was just enforcing the rules. He's fine.
Actually, Chad, our friend, messaged me, and I told him that we bought the brass, and he thought it was $10 for everything.
Like itchy from the dust from that house, though. I love going through stuff. I just wish that you could flip a switch and there wasn't mold or dust, because it gets to you.
Yeah, it was pretty gnarly.
And I can't touch my face, but I can feel it.
You should just put alcohol on your face and just rinse it in a big tub of isopropyl alcohol. Things at those kind of sales can get extremely confused, and I'm not quite sure whether anyone at all ever looked in the drawers except Sammy. Wish we had the footage. She was the first one to open the drawers, but she didn't have the camera. I did upstairs. If we would have just shut the drawers and hid all the brass and shut the whole thing, and then just the price tag was showing, they would have never even known. But the fact is, we wanted to show what we were buying because we wanted to work out the deal that was fair for us and the company for the $50 credit that we had from the TV that we weren't taking. And also, that got a lot confusing too. I'm sorry, guys. The whole video is a little confusing, but we bought the radio that's in the truck now and the TV and the lantern originally for $105. Actually, when I started to look at the TV, the picture never went on. Only the sound did. The top was moldy, and when I tried to ask for help from 3 different people to bring it down the stairs, they couldn't help me. So I asked if I could just get credit for the TV and purchase other items, which they were totally fine with. That's how we got into the dilemma with the brass. In the end, it all worked out.
Yep.
And the state sales are awesome. We walked away with some really good stuff. And we dodged a bullet on the TV, I think, because the 2 pieces of cast iron furnace doors,
So cool.
way better.
Super
And
cool.
I wouldn't even have seen those if I didn't go back for more abuse. We're going to show you guys everything at the house, but until then, thanks for watching. We're happy you guys, if you enjoyed the video or not. And if you had a situation like this before, you can always share it with us because I'm sure a lot of people can relate to the hecticness of the picker lifestyle. But if anyone wants to reach out to us too, please email us or message us on either my personal Facebook or our team like page, Tuck and Sammy, on Facebook. Or you can always email us at tfunub@gmail.com. And that's where I respond to almost every, I would say 99% of all messages I get. So those are the best ways to reach us. You. What was that? Didn't get that wave. You. Okay, we made it back home. And all in all, after it was all said and done, we did walk away with some really, really good items. I'm going to bring them out again so you guys can see them for a second time. Or maybe the clarity of me showing them before wasn't as good as it should have been. So, yeah, I'm going to bring everything out. Alright, I'm really just trying to get this stuff out of here before it gets dark so I can show it more in depth. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull out the 2 cast iron pieces, lay them down on the tarp, on the moving blanket, shoot pictures of them there, and then move them up to where they're going to stay until they sell, which is on the porch. So that has a crack in it along here. It doesn't go all the way across, but it goes pretty far across. I'm gonna have to say that in the post for sure. Alright, so I'm gonna take out the second one now, and this one's in better condition. So no cracks, no nothing. These are solid, heavy metal. I paid $25 each for these, which I think is a great price. I think actually at the top of the market they're probably worth $125 each, but I'd be willing to take $100. No, I mean honestly that's a total lie. Actually, I was thinking, oh yeah, $125 each, but I'd be willing to take $100 for both of them if someone came today and bought them. But I'm probably going to put them up for $100 each, just because you know how the market goes. Okay, so this one is the one that I said had a crack in it, but what I didn't really realize is it's actually being held together by this piece. So for it to come in pieces would actually be extremely hard, because the crack goes about 3/4 across, not even, maybe 65-70% across, and is held by this thicker piece of metal, and then it's held on this side by this. So as long as you don't take this off, I think the crack will never exceed what it is already. These are beautiful, these pieces. Look at this. And they could be painted again. They were already painted red. Look at this. Beautiful floral design. So nice. With the little area here too to put another bolt. Okay, so this is what the whole thing was about today, earlier. This box. This is what it looked like. I'll show you guys. So this is what it looked like in the garage. And it had stuff in front of it. And it wasn't separated. It was one whole box with this price tag on it. So Sammy came up to me at some point when I was getting this stuff that I bought and said, hey, I found what I want to get. It's a box of brass stuff. I didn't really know what it was, so I figured, okay, let's get it. And she said it's $20. She thought it was $20 for everything. I'm just assuming that you mark something $20, it means the whole thing. You can see the price tag right there. And Chad, our other friend that was there, who I messaged on Facebook after, he actually thought it was $10 for everything. And the other guy with the Timberland sweatshirt on, who's our friend from coming to our sales, thought himself also, he was talking with Sammy about it, that it was $20 for everything. After all the craziness with the TV, the radio that we did end up getting, so I paid for the radio and the TV and the lantern that we got. So that was $105. Turns out the TV was very awkward to get down the stairs, and I wasn't planning on ever going back to that sale. So I asked the two guys, men that worked there. That one guy said he can't help, and then the other kid said that he didn't think it was a good idea to bring it down because he didn't want to break it and then it be on him, which I understand. Because if I fell with the TV bringing it down, I would have already bought it, and that's my fault. So I got this down by myself, and that was strenuous. My muscle in my one arm might be pulled a little bit. I know it doesn't seem like a big deal because it only weighs so much, but to bring it like from here to there isn't a big deal, but bringing it down from an attic to another area, then around to another area, and then down a flight of steps that's skinny enough so maybe I can even fit through it. It was more of a big deal than it looks. And it is really heavy, and it hurts your back. So I asked our third friend for help, who actually had open surgery on his back, and I wasn't going to even... Basically, I asked him how his back was doing, because I knew already that he had back trouble, and he said, not good, it hurts. So I just was like, yeah, I figured. And so basically, whatever. I'm explaining too much. The TV was out at that point, and I said to Wilson, the kid that works there, who's about my age, can we exchange some stuff for some other stuff? And he said, yes, that's no problem at all. So we decided on this for $20, and I found these two items in the garage. So when it came down to it, I don't know if it's in the video or not, I think it is, he said each one of these would be $25. So I said, okay, fair trade on that, and then the box. And I said, I'll give you another $20 for the box. He said, done, deal, done. Sammy went out to the car, got the $20, brought it in the house, and that's it. We came back outside, and the older gentleman was looking through the stuff, and I said, is there a problem with the box? And he said, because I thought he was implying that I put stuff in the box that wasn't supposed to be in there, which I've never, ever would do that. It doesn't make any sense. If I didn't want to buy it for the price that it was marked, I wouldn't. I would just move on. There's millions and millions of other claims to be made. As everyone knows, this isn't make or break anyone. That's one sale. Yes, we got some good stuff, but is there another 100 million sales that you could go to, or 100 million other things that you could do to make money? Yes, there is. So he was actually looking through it because he was saying that contents of the box aren't included. It's just the box alone. So he was calling Bill on the phone, which I told him he should do, who was the owner of the company. And I said, yes, please call Bill. I don't know if he ever got a hold of Bill, but it came down to it that he walked back outside and he said, either Wilson or Bill, Bill's the owner, Wilson was running the sale, said, yes, take the box, everything's included for $20. Very much miscommunication happened. But I'm really happy that not happy that any of that happened, but I'm happy we got the box with all the stuff in it, because this is a lot of really good brass hardware. But if the box alone was $20, I would not have bought it, and I wouldn't even have given the money to him. I would have just traded for those two and left the box. Just wanted to clarify the situation as well as I could, because I was really upset about it. But here it is. This is the stuff we got. This is Sammy's claim. And this was one of the best things she's ever picked, I will say, for the price. It's really cool stuff. So, rant over. Also have to consider that that was like one wipe of the box. That you're not just buying an item that's going to be able to resell it the next hour for a profit. You're buying a job. Like each one of these, the box has to be cleaned if you want to sell the box again. Each item has to be sorted. Like this piece of sandpaper, it's just trash. I don't know what that is, but this thing, done. It's hard to determine what piece is actually the best that we got today, because this radio, at first glance, I know there's a lot of collectors, looks like it would be a good sell and an easy flip, but that's not always the case. And I feel like the cast iron and the brass collection are very good as well. But look, this is the radio. This is really cool, actually. This, I gotta plug it in just to see. But I put it on my shirt so it wouldn't scratch the bottom. Let's bring it in. Look at this, look at this. That's just one wipe off the top. Look at this. The finish is not ruined though, like I thought. It's actually in better condition than I thought. Alright, so also I rescued these two Sector 9 boards from the trash yesterday. So I didn't film it, but big dog Sector 9 and this little guy here. Straight trash picks. Didn't even get it on film, but ooh, this one's huge. Okay, so here it is. And I just plugged it in. And I guess it's not working currently. I'm going to try the cord to make sure that that's turned on and that the outlet didn't switch. But I could just post it as not working. I've done that before and sold radios quickly. Even just speakers that are this old. So, let's see what happens. So when I turn it on and off, it basically does nothing. And the cord looks really crazy. But the way this shelf is set up, this is the speaker, which all the fabric from the front of it's ruined, but it plugs in here. So if you could get it to go, you put that piece in here and then you plug in the speaker and you're jamming. I'm not jamming myself. I don't have any room for this thing, first of all, but this is a really collectible piece for certain people in the radio community. So I got the pictures of that, and I'm going to see if I can sell it to this one guy that I sold to before. If not, I'm going to post it on the open market, but I'm going to put it in here for now. Do you want to show your claim? Mm-hmm. All right, so we ended up spending for this $5 as a bundle deal. He said to justify it, he has to charge $5 at least, even though we bought other stuff. Although I do think it's worth $12, but the reality of it is, if this wasn't like this and all coming apart, I mean, it can be fixed, but it wasn't fixed when it was bought.
It's fixing it though, but
so
I mean, it's cool.
It's damaged goods. Good deal though. I like that thing.
I'm gonna put it in here because I am gonna clean it off.
All right. You want to show any of your stuff, even though I already showed it?
You already showed it.
Or go through it a little.
All right.
I was saying this might be your best pick.
It might be my best.
That's why
I didn't get to look up here either.
That's a little bit why I was mad too, because like I knew you found something that was a good price and like you were excited about it, and that guy was trying to knock you down.
Yeah, so you were just being defensive for your baby.
This thing's cool.
Brass fork.
I guess that's just what is that? I think that's plated, that one.
Monroe silver cone.
It could be silver though, dude. It's old enough.
It looks like silver.
Those were extras. I didn't even see them. stuff's just straight trash.
Yeah.
But these are nice though, dude.
Yeah.
And they're marked.
These are super cool. So like when it's not so late and getting dark, I will go through, probably tomorrow actually. I'll probably separate everything, like take out the trash so that I can kind of see what I got here a little bit more clearly. And the boy told me not to clean them off. That people like to see the natural
This one's a bit trash, right?
fade, I guess. Natural tarnish of grass, but I don't know.
Even this little guy's cool though. Like even these are not old like that, but they're still valuable to an extent. And these
These are made in Japan. Let's see, Japan.
the brass numbers.
Yeah, those are cool.
I mean, this was a collection of stuff that he got from other places. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, look at this.
One drawer's cool. Let's see this drawer.
And there's like screws and stuff too with it.
Like old screws. With
This goes to a clock,
That's sick.
and it's marked numbers on it. And it's right. There's writing on the back, but you're right. It's too dark to see anything.
All right.
The bottom drawer's the dream now, right?
Yeah. That's the dream, but you guys saw it already, I guess, if you should, though.
All right. It's getting dark, but it is still early. We're gonna do a little couple more things. I got some pictures of a
I
couple.
did pack up the Snow White and weighed it. But
So,
I didn't know the address, so
It's
I
going to
couldn't-
France. That's why we need to know before they buy it. Because like if it's so expensive, it's not worth it probably for them.
It's going to France?
Oh wait, I gotta tell you guys something. Hold this for a second and cut the tape for a second. So we got this from an estate sale like a year ago, at least.
Okay.
So we just posted it. It was just sitting in here. We thought we would be able to sell it on eBay or something, but we posted it on our own site. And I didn't really know anything about it, but on our Facebook page, a person had a very good information about it. Kevin Elliott, he said, outstanding pieces. If you want to know about this piece, I would happy to fill you in. These should sell fast. I would be surprised if not. I said, please comment any information you have. Hard to find anything about them for me. He said, the girl was definitely made by R. Fresh Alone in 1970, and the signature would be the name of the person who actually painted that exact piece. Fresh Alone was a family shop in Union, New Jersey, where we just were, that not only made the molds, Petras, but often painted some pieces for sale at the shop. The pieces that were marked FF would have been painted by Florence Fresh Alone herself. The little girls, unless marked on the bottom, could have been painted anywhere. The pieces as a group were not intended to be Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs because Disney would have stopped anyone doing unauthorized and they would have had to be paid. Makes sense. But someone was creative enough to bring them all together to present a different take on Snow White. In any event, these are painted beautifully and are in great shape, and like I said, should sell fast, especially because of the Jersey connections. So that is freaking awesome. I think maybe this guy's here for that bike. This kid, I think Logan is his name, maybe.
All right.
Careful what you film. This guy could get fired.
Well, I'm rolling, so.
Sorry.
What's up, dude?
Going down, dude.
How are you?
Logan?
Yeah, Logan.
Okay. Sorry about yesterday.
Nah, no worries, man.
You wanted the bike, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How's that Patagonia? Nice and warm?
Yeah, it's toasty, buddy.
I love Patagonia.
Dude, this is actually old. I got this at a, I got this at like a thrift store in Philly a while ago.
So you're stoked.
Yeah, fuck yeah. These are like $130 or something. I got
Yeah.
20. Grab it and you can send it back to them. They'll give you 50% off.
Really?
Or they'll give you money for it, like 50%, whatever it
want
costs.
the market to be like.
Their website, and they have like a section like for return or like reuse, and they print you out. You can print out a label for like $5.
That's insane.
And then like if you need it like repaired or whatever too, it'll be just like a picture of the shirt, and you like circle where you want it patched, and then they'll use the shit people give them.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I mean, we bought one hat for like $1 and sold it for like $35 one time.
Dude,
so I
yeah.
know people buy it.
People love it. Dude, this is sweet.
This is old. I was trying to sell it for like.
I haven't seen the head
It's
badge.
got like trains, planes, and automobiles on it.
Yeah, so that head badge is I forget what it's called. So this thing kind of moves though.
I thought it fully moved.
Oh yeah, she'll off. Yeah,
The
this is
chain's
sweet.
stuck in there though.
Yeah.
Oh, the chain's in there. I'll be able to fucking.
Here, make sure it moves though.
I'll be able to bang it.
It was moving before.
The chain's really.
And honestly, these fenders are like these. I mean, whatever they painted them, but like they're probably
Yeah, it
worth
looks like the
worth
whole
a few
bike.
bucks.
I mean, painted for sure.
And I know
Some
someone
pretty
wanted
thick
the
house
seat.
paint on there.
They wanted the seat for like 15. I was like, dude, I can't. I just gotta sell the whole
Yeah,
thing.
just sell the whole thing.
It's like it's been here for so long. And that's just a Panama Jack. That thing's not old. This.
Oh, gotcha.
It's. Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
This thing is sweet. So I have like, I already have some parts for it. Put a cool little basket on it. These bikes ride so nice. I actually got one on Facebook Marketplace like earlier in the summer. There you go. What was it, 25 you said?
Yeah.
I got one earlier in Ocean City. It was a 1951 Schwinn with like a cooler head badge too. And the dude sold, he had it up for like super expensive and then no one knew what it was. And it was covered in house paint like this. I don't have my phone, but yeah, like scrubbed it all down, made it look sick. Threw some new cream tires on there and it matched the cream rims. It's a badass.
Do you
little
have
bike.
it still?
Yeah.
There's actually. This is a woman's bike.
Yeah,
Less desirable.
Yeah, the women's bikes, that's why you can like find some really cool ones because not a lot of guys like to build them, but I'm just going to give it to my girlfriend.
I mean, if you
Those
got
some
that
new
one you're
wheels.
talking about and then this one for her, you're stoked.
Yeah, the killer.
This,
That seat's actually pretty fitting. I mean, it's all there. It's not like that, like dry rotted.
I mean, it's pretty, it's,
These are
For
these
how?
are definitely different.
I mean, I'm sure it was just sitting outside. I got it
don't think
actually
they're original.
from the scrapyard
That's sick.
because I saw it and I was like, oh, that's a
Dude, it's a
good
shame. Like
squad.
people go buy a brand new Jameis, like Japanese-made thing for $300 at Taco Bike Shop or some shit. Dude, these are American-made steel, buddy. Like this is legit.
We trash picked like 10 before at least. We
Yeah.
saw, I mean, they sell. We took 2 to an auction. They sold.
Yeah.
Do you love the Volvo? Is this a diesel one?
Nah. And it's not the turbo either.
What is this? The model of
This
it?
is an 850 at 96. The speedometer broke at like 200,000. This thing probably has like over 250, like maybe 3.
How do you do this?
Who's that?
Who that?
Who that?
Who that? My boy?
Who that, Putt? Check this out. Oh, look at this guy walking. Rock royalty.
Okay, that's my boy. Come play with my son.
Say hi to Landis. Boy, back up. You're not going out that door. Don't be slick.
All right, this is it. That's it for today, guys. It's dark out. Just saw the bike, and hope you guys enjoyed the video. And no matter what, just stay positive. And you know, sometimes, like earlier today, you got to admit that you were wrong, even when it doesn't feel wrong. And just apologize, or just admit you were wrong sometimes, because that's just the way life is. But try to just keep your head up and keep pushing, because the dream is real. And we're gonna end our night with.
With. Boop.